This is home for Hidefumi Ito. Just the size of a closet, it has what the 53-year-old needs. A computer with an internet connection so he can job search. This is called a net room. For $15 a day, Ito rents the computer and the space. He can barely fill it because the former art gallery owner lost everything he owns, cars, house, all his possessions in bankruptcy. Then his wife and children left him. It is a hard burden to bear, and so far Ito says he's only found temporary low-paying jobs. Ito is one of Japan's underemployed. His story a familiar one repeated again and again in Tokyo's net rooms, part of a growing group dubbed the net room refugees. I had no idea so many people were in such deep trouble, says real estate developer Sachihiko Kawamata. He's been building affordable office space in Tokyo for decades. A familiar face on Tokyo airwaves, who saw a new need. Small, short-term places to live and job search with an address to put on a job application. The developer quickly realized he couldn't keep up with demand for these tiny little net rooms. He says occupancy nearly every single day is 100%. Unemployment in Japan hit a 2-year high this summer, but underemployment is an unrecorded problem. 1/3 of Japan's workforce is part-time or temporary, says economist Richard Jerome.
But a lot of these people are still engaged in part-time, temporary, low-quality sort of work, and as a result, in some ways, a very low unemployment rate conceals perhaps the waste of human resource. That over the next 5 or 10 years, sacrificing growth, unless you can rather bring some of these underutilized, underemployed people back into the workforce.
Getting back in is what Ito is hoping for. Just a few years ago, he was living a life of luxury and wealth. It's a very fine line, says Ito. Your company can be out of business tomorrow, and you don't know what happens next. Hyung Hwa, CNN, Tokyo.